And the last part, we're looking at the attrition. The U.S. is using $2 million to $4 million interceptors to stop $20,000 drones. The, this is why the U.S.'s deficit is 34 trillion. So what we're looking at is through this hybrid war, Russia and Iran are ensuring that the U.S. empire falls due to economic collapse, and we're seeing the signs of it. Raids in Minnesota, citizens getting killed, talks of civil wars and things. Okay, the U.S. has expended 25% of its global THAAD munitions, which means they're losing the ability to fight China and to continue the Ukraine war because they're destroying all their interceptors, just trying to take down Iran. Iran has become a very expensive albatross for America. Could you imagine a whole empire being taken down to his knees just because it wanted to spend trillions of dollars to overthrow the leader of a country that it can't overthrow the regime? I mean, even if it did, is it really worth it? That's what I'll end with. This is a tragic war that Trump has brought in for America because it's absolutely going to ruin the economy, and it's also ruined the weapon system so that their wars against China and other countries can't go. But I think that's a blessing in disguise because we don't need such wars. What are your thoughts, Afalabi?
Yeah, I think it's because Iran know that in a conventional war, they cannot defeat the US. So what they have done is this strategy is to make the war so expensive and so chaotic that even US eventually decides it's not worth continuing. And at the same
Nah.
time, outside pressure helps Iran government to unite its population. So it's a very formidable tactic. And then Iran and its allies can target oil infrastructure in the Gulf countries. Groups like Houthi movement, have already shown that drone or missile attacks can damage oil facilities. Because the Gulf economies depend heavily on oil. Even small
Yeah,
attacks can have huge economic effects on them. So this is a
yeah.
very, very formidable way of waging this war. They just want to run America down financially and then target Gulf economies, basically.
It'll be good for America too because now they'll say we can't afford war, so we need to buy prostitutes and ice cream. Good old fashioned, Daddy. What did you bring me? Oh, Dad, I brought you ice cream. I didn't bring you the head of the Shah, but you can have ice cream and pornography for today. That's cheap. A pornography magazine costs $10. A THAAD missile costs 50 billion, right? All right, all right. So this is actually good news for America too because we can get all this bullshit about fighting out of our head, and now
Yeah,
we can face our
absolutely.
economy. You know what the
Absolutely.
next thing is? They're going to start attacking Cuba and small countries in the Western Hemisphere to feel better about themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Take us out of Falabi.
It's been another brilliant show. I've been discussing how a smaller nation with an attritional tactic can make the super heavyweight look very ordinary. And
Through
from
the help
myself
of
and
Putin, though.
Mustafa,
This is Putin's war. Yeah.
yeah, and from myself and Mustafa, we'll be back again.
Blood